I found out my mom is cheating, but when I was going to tell dad I caught him in the act as well. 17 meters, was out grocery shopping with my mom. Our house is obsessed with those sodas you have to pop the marble in them to drink, and I asked if we could grab a few since I was sure we were out. She told me I should call dad and ask him what flavors he might like, since he can double check what we are out of in the house anyways. She hands me her phone since her hands are busy with my 3-year-old brother. I unlock her phone to see messages between her and what must be one of her co-workers named Dave. It was full of flirty messages that made me sick to read. I immediately close her messages and call dad like I was supposed to. He picks up and I do my best to sound as neutral as possible and ask him what other things we are out of. He told me a small list of things for me that I did my best to memorize and I hung up the phone. The rest of that grocery trip I felt like death itself. I wish I had never seen those messages, but at the same time I knew my dad deserved to know. I decided that I was going to wait a few days while I thought of what I was going to say. I walked home from school early after telling the receptionist how I felt sick. When I opened the door I could hear a girl's voice I did not recognize laughing from the kitchen. I thought it was a robbery until I heard dad's voice too. I walked into the kitchen to see my dad kissing this red-haired lady while lunch was cooking on the stove. I yelled as loud as I could muster, "What the hell is he doing?" He ended up having to sit down and explain to me that he and my mom were having an open marriage for a month or so now and that they just never wanted to tell me. I feel so torn up over this and don't know how to feel towards my parents.